Hold up, did Cardi B actually call off her divorce with Offset and run back to him? And did Offset intentionally get her pregnant for the third time to keep her trapped with him? Child, it looks like history is repeating itself once again because word on the street is that Offset has slowly started creeping back into Cardi's life and they might even be back together. Celebrity Insider News. A lot of people were afraid this would happen, especially since Cardi filed for divorce some time ago, only to sprint back to him days later. Unfortunately, it seems like that's what's going down again. Apparently, Offset is using their co-parenting arrangement as a way to sway her into giving their relationship another shot, and it's allegedly working. Cardi, who's been needing all the support she can get, thinks Offset is a changed man. But before we dive into this mess, let's rewind and get some context because things have been messy between Cardi B and Offset for a minute. Offset's been cheating on Cardi since the very beginning of their marriage in 2017, and a video of him with another woman in a hotel room leaked back then.
I kind of read or kind of see things, but I haven't it took until today to actually get into this, seeing everything. A lot of girls would just deal with this situation and just be like, yo, I took Cardi B's name. I'm the reason that they're getting a divorce or anything. I feel ashamed. Growing up, it's a lot. But just coming from me and to Cardi B and to her fans and to her family, to her situation, these were never my intentions, and I never wanted to break up happy.
But at the time, people didn't even know that Cardi and Offset were married since their marriage certificate wasn't public yet. Cardi gave him a pass for that incident, and that was her first mistake because once Offset realized he could get away with it, he didn't stop. Ever since, that man has been dedicated to embarrassing her time and time again. But Offset didn't care about any of what she said because, like I mentioned before, Cardi taking him back made him realize she's the type to stay after he cheats, and ever since then, he's been wild with it. Back in 2018, he got caught cheating again, this time with one of his baby mamas, Shah. But it turns out Shah didn't even know Offset and Cardi were married since their certificate still wasn't public. When she found out, she cut things off and moved on with her life. But that didn't stop Offset from finding someone else to mess around with. Not long after that, Cardi discovered he was cheating on her with two bartenders in New York named Jade and Bad G. Now, as we all know, Cardi has some gang ties with the Bloods and she allegedly ordered a few gang members to jump Jade and Bad G. They ended up reporting the incident to the police. And to make matters worse, while Cardi was dealing with serious legal troubles from the lawsuit filed by Jade and Bad G, Offset was still out here wilding. While Cardi was literally in court fighting for her life, Offset was sliding into Jade's DMs, trying to hook up with her again. Jade even put him on blast on Instagram for it. But that's not all. There was also Summer Bunny, who Offset was trying to sleep with, and he even tried to arrange a three-way with her and Cuban Doll. Summer Bunny then sold the whole story to TMZ and made a video crying fake tears, claiming she messed with Offset because she didn't know his marriage to Cardi was serious. Girl, please, not a single tear fell from her eyes. Anyway, Cardi was fed up with all the embarrassment and finally had enough. She went on IG Live to announce that she and Offset were no longer together and that they were getting a divorce. Now, this is where the toxic pattern of Offset making Cardi go back on her word really began. Right after Cardi announced the divorce, Offset crashed her set at Rolling Loud, publicly begging her to forgive him.
But everybody been bugging me and everything. And I've been trying to work things out with my baby father for a hot minute now. And we're really good friends. And we're really good business partners. And he's always somebody that I run to talk to, and we got a lot of love for each other, but things just haven't been working out between us for a long time, and it's nobody's fault. It's just I guess we grew out of love, but we're not together anymore. I don't know, it might take time to get a divorce, and I'm gonna always have a lot of love for him because he is my daughter's father.
At first, Cardi was trying to stand her ground, but baby girl got weak in the knees not too long after Offset's public apology and took him back. And as we all know, it didn't take long for him to go right back to his cheating ways. Fast forward to 2020, and Cardi had enough. She finally filed for divorce. What made this even more embarrassing was that just about a month after releasing her mega hit song WAP, people started trolling her, saying that clearly the WAP wasn't enough to keep her man at home. In her 2020 divorce filing, Cardi was seeking primary physical and legal custody of their daughter, Culture, and requested Offset to pay child support. But she wasn't done with her demands. According to TMZ, Cardi made it clear in the divorce documents that there were no prospects for reconciliation, and she wanted Offset to be ordered to pay her legal expenses. It also came out during the filing that they didn't sign a prenup before getting married, meaning that if the divorce went through, Offset would have to give Cardi half of his assets. On top of the child support Cardi was asking for, TMZ reported that she was specifically requesting an equitable division of all marital assets. This would have been a massive financial loss for Offset, especially since he was the reason behind the divorce, and he knew it. So he pulled out his usual manipulation tactics to get Cardi to stay with him and call off the divorce, and unfortunately those manipulation tricks worked because just 2 days before their first court hearing, Cardi called off the divorce and went back to him yet again. Imagine how tired we are, it's getting exhausting at this point. This time though, they didn't just get back together. Offset allegedly trapped her with another baby, giving her even more reason to stay while he continued messing around with other women, allegedly of course. But the cheating got so bad that Cardi eventually snapped. She crashed out on IG Live, having a full mental breakdown because she was so fed up with constantly being played and falling into the same toxic cycle with Offset over and over again.
Will play in your face over and over and over and over and over again, and she'll be like, "Why?"
Well, just a few weeks ago, Cardi decided to leave Offset for the third time. But after everything that went down, it's no surprise that people weren't so convinced she would actually leave him for good. However, a source close to her told Page 6 that this time she's not folding. The source also claimed that Cardi's decision to divorce had nothing to do with cheating though. Let's be real, we all know that's a lie. The source stated that the split was a long time coming and that Cardi had actually been thinking about this divorce for a while. They said that Cardi and Offset have grown apart, and that's what ultimately drove her to this decision more than anything else. According to the source, this is something Cardi genuinely wants, and it didn't happen overnight. They've both been on the same page about it for some time. But that didn't stop Offset from finding someone else to mess around with. Not long after that, Cardi discovered he was cheating on her with 2 bartenders in New York named Jade and Bad G. Now, as we all know, Cardi has some gang ties with the Bloods, and she allegedly ordered a few gang members to jump Jade and Bad G. They ended up reporting the incident to the police. And that's all the tea for today, y'all. What do you think about Cardi and Offset's relationship drama? Will she finally stay away this time, or is history about to repeat itself again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss any juicy updates. Don't forget to share this video with your friends too. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next spill.